Hello and welcome to the sixth day of Story to Satori Skype Reiki. We have with us Suchika Rao and we have Shweta from Pune and her two daughter and son. So we are all going to do Reiki, and today's Reiki is going to focus on how we can integrate our left and right hemispheres of the brain, because it's so important for us to have integrated thought and have a great mental health. Now, because of the situation right now, a lot of us getting depressed, sitting at home in lockdown, and probably nothing to do, and many other depressing thoughts, negative thoughts. So Suchika, over to you, and tell us how we can integrate and balance both sides of our brain so that we have positive thoughts, and what do we need to do so that we can keep both the logical, that is the left side of the brain is for logical and the right side is for the creative. How can we integrate both and make the best use of the current situation and further after the lockdown?
Yes. Let us now, today we are focusing on this mental health. So what is happening is we have to uh, focus on the light today. I'll change the technique a bit. So let us
Okay.
start with drinking our water and get settled in a comfortable position. And after this, just close your eyes and cup your hands and place them on your eyelids. And in mentally, we will say the attitude of gratitude by thank you Reiki in your minds, thanking all the gurus and guides mentally, and just focus on your breath for about 2 minutes. Imagine the beam of white Reiki light coming from the 20 or 30 feet above your head, entering your crown chakra from the center of your head and turning into lovely colored, different colored bubbles. Once these multicolored bubbles enter from your brain, let it slowly precipitate into the left side of your brain, energizing each and every nerve, making them extremely clear and calm and energized. Focus. Focus and see. Imagine the nerves like the electrical wires connected all together, and the nerve endings getting energized. And as they come to the nerve endings, each nerve ending becoming a spark of light as the messages pass. Feel the tingling in your brain as all the messages are passing quickly. The Reiki light is energizing each and every cell. You feel the throbbing, feel the calmness, and yet the agility. Now slowly try to focus with the same intensity. Let all these bubbles, multicolor bubbles, move to the right side of your brain. Imagine the beautiful red, blue, green, purples, violet bubbles in your head, throbbing and jumping. Feel the throbbing in your brain, the pulse as the messages are going as fast and 1,000 times by the time we are able to even hear these messages. Now see, just imagine all the nerve endings and the messages coming together to the center of the third eye chakra and converging at that and becoming the positive, the beautiful golden yellow flame of the candle. Now that the emotional and the logical thoughts have merged in the third eye chakra, feel the calmness. Imagine the beautiful light flame becoming larger and larger and larger than your forehead, your head. And as it becomes larger and bigger, brighter, and feel that light going right inside, and try to see a tunnel in the third eye. As you go deeper and deeper, your wisdom and clarity of thought all becoming cleansed as all the negativity has gone back to the source as love and light. See the tunnel of the flame. Imagine the calmness. Feel the tingling of the flame. Now feel that lovely positivity and clarity You are connected with the divine, connected with the universal life force energy, which is moving uninterruptedly. With all the thoughts balanced, optimized, and your creativity multifolded, multiplied to 1,000%, if there is something like that. Feel totally energized. Slowly, when you're comfortable, a deep breath, gently open your eyes. To a new world, to a new, completely new yourself, healed.
Thank you, Suchika. Thank you, Reiki
Thank you,
Master.
Reiki.
Thank you, Reiki.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Reiki. Thank you,
Thank you, Shraddha.
Janvi. Thank you, Shraddha,
Shraddha,
Avni.
I want to ask Shraddha, what did you feel? Shraddha, can you just share?
She's very intuitive. She will see all things. Now she will tell me.
Ma'am, I saw a golden pyramid today when we were doing third eye chakra, and I saw that sunset and all those things. And I saw golden pyramid. It was very
Golden.
beautiful.
Okay,
Wow.
wonderful, wonderful. Even I felt so good, I could feel all the sensations in my left brain and the right brain. I could feel the light as well as the lot of, those, what to call the tingling sensations and the complete, energized feeling. And then when I brought it here, I could feel that kind
Heat.
of a halo, a light,
Oh, wow.
a light. I couldn't
Yes.
feel heat, but I could see light. I could see heat. I couldn't.
So, just a minute. I just want to ask you. Can I just take a minute?
Sure. Yes, please. Yeah,
I wanted to. I
we
wanted
have.
to thank everybody who's not here
Okay. Yeah.
and who's spiritually present here for
Yes.
being here. And let us take this moment and energize all of them.
Yes. Thank you. All the masters, Reiki masters.
तुला मध्य दाखवते मला माहिती आपण काय काही नाही तुला एक मध्य दाखवायची मला माहिती आहे की रॅबिट
I also want to thank the people who intended to come. Maybe they could not come, but their intention is so strong. So I'm sure Reiki has its own intelligence. It goes to people who, by intention, right?
Yes,
That's what
that
we
is
learn
why.
in Reiki.
That is the reason why I told you that let us take a minute and send this to them also.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. That is
Thank
the
you
reason.
so much, Shraddha. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Suchika.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for being on the call.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for the children.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavni. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
I really want to thank everybody here and
Yeah.
thank you everybody for accepting this Reiki and making this Reiki so special for me. I want
you.
to thank the masters for all the guidance, for being able to channel this energy. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a very beautiful session, Suchika. Very beautiful and very powerful. Thank you. Thank you for helping us heal ourselves and heal both the parts of our brain so that we can integrate and make it much more integrated and balanced with the
Balanced.
brain and have those thoughts which are very positive and energized. Thank you.
Ma'am,
See
Thank
you
you.
tomorrow.
question for
Yeah.
you, ma'am. What is the
Yes.
meaning of story to Satori?
Oh, good. That's a very good question, Shraddha. See, story is all the kind of judgments that we have. It could be the judgment of ourselves, about others, about situation, or about any external circumstance, or in internal. And most of the stories are all judgments, are because based on our experiences from our past, which have been taken by us, and without any question we have accepted the beliefs and the thoughts as well as the values which have been passed on to us, and we haven't questioned, and they are judgmental, like for example I can give, I'm not good enough, or I am not intelligent enough, or I am not beautiful enough, or I'm not rich enough, or it could be many things, or it could be about the people in this culture are not good, or it could be, maybe now that we have the coronavirus, we may have again, create a
It's
story
just
around
that
that. These are things that, I mean, it can never become better now, and actually Satori is the movement, it's standing in light, standing in our own, the power that we have, and actually owning that power, and standing in our light, in the truth of that movement. So wisdom is something which is happening to us at every moment, and it's actually a Buddhist term which means enlightenment, but here it means not necessarily spiritual enlightenment, it just can mean wisdom. So it's something like that, which we all have right from a kid. We are wise enough to choose, and we are wise enough to know. Am I not right, Pavani? We are
Yes.
pretty wise, right? We know what to do in that moment, but then instead of actually accessing that power, we get into a story, we get into some kind of a building some judgment around that. So I hope I could make sense to you, Shraddha.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
and
So we can talk
and
about this, Shraddha, and really I would love to talk. Any other questions you have about that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
one
Yeah.
minute, Janvi, I just want to tell
Yeah.
you, today I was thinking about doing a session. I was confused about doing a session with mental health or with
Okay.
healing ourselves. I had asked, I had asked Shraddha, do I do healing ourselves and a
Okay.
relationship with ourselves, or shall I do mental health? And she
Huh.
said, do mental health. So we were
Yeah.
just confused, and she said, and you spoke about it right now. So which I'm going
Yeah.
to do tomorrow.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we'll do that. And in fact, Shraddha, thank you so much for bringing this up. This is so much needed now because we are all going through a lot of people unexpected situation, which was never, people never knew this kind of situation might happen, and we never know also when everything will become normal. And
Yes.
even things becoming normal also, like suddenly everything is like very different. We won't be
Yes.
the same people, right? I mean, the consciousness has changed, and we will
Not
all
going
become very different people, right?
normal is not going to be normal for us
Yes,
initially. It's going to be very
exactly,
difficult for us to accept the change again. I
exactly.
yesterday I wanted to go and purchase something. I took my
Uh,
two-wheeler, and
okay.
for a minute I forgot ki
Uh,
I was not able to drive. I was very
oh,
scared. I'm driving
okay.
vehicles to it. So
Mm,
just a simple example, but it's going to happen with
exactly.
everyone.
Really, yes, yes, yes. So we have all kind of now, it's been such a long time, 3 weeks, more than four, I think fourth week is going on now. And we have never experienced this. Now suddenly, after a few more weeks, we are already having a kind of, we are getting used to this kind of living now. Very quiet, very mindful, and most of us have become turned towards a little bit of, either meditation or some kind of a ritual. So, for us, it will take some time, and our mental health needs lot of, I think care. We need to care for that a lot now and henceforward, because things, it's very important to have that balance. and keep ourselves in good stead. Thank you, Shraddha, for bringing those points about mental health, and Suchika. So we're looking forward to tomorrow's session a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shraddha. Thank you for being on the call.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pavni.
Thank you, Pavani. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for
thank you,
being on
Janvi.
the call. Yeah.
Thank you, Janvi.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.